Here's something else. On election night, we were able to get data finally of the different networks, MSNBC, CNN, and Fox News' ratings before and after the announcement that President Obama had been reelected took place. It turns out, and we're going to put the graph up, Natan, that the Fox News audience specifically basically abandoned ship after President Obama won. This is very, very interesting stuff, Lewis. If you look here, this is the 10, 11, and 12 10 and 11 p.m., 12 a.m. Eastern Time hours. Now, of course, the win was announced during the 11 p.m. hour. Now, if you look at this, if you look at CNN, CNN's ratings actually increased during the 11 p.m. hour and then dropped off a little bit. MSNBC's ratings were basically even between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. Eastern Time. Look at the precipitous decline on Fox News after the results were actually revealed. And this is very, very interesting because as we were talking about when we showed you the video of Fox News announcing President Obama's re-election, it really seems that Fox News viewers this correlates with our idea that they are dissociated from the facts. And we see this in countless studies. Over the years, Fox News viewers, overwhelmingly more than primary news gatherers from other networks, thought that we had found weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, that a link had been confirmed between Saddam Hussein and 9/11, so on and so forth. So it's not a surprise that when all of a sudden, listen, you can't really spin that President Obama was reelected. What do? They just changed the channel.
Sounds about right. You're pretty disappointed. You don't want to see any of the celebration. What do? You change the channel. You turn it off.
What do you think about that, Natan?
I would hesitate to read too much into this as you're trying to say that essentially this is another example of the bubble. But I think that it could happen that if Romney had won, you might have seen a precipitous drop in MSNBC, not because they were breaking the bubble of reality, but rather because people were just depressed. Most people who were watching that network wanted their candidate to win.
If we're going to say that, we have to go back up the tree a little bit, which is that we didn't have a narrative that went against the actual data that President Obama was favored.
Yeah, but we know that Fox News viewers wanted Romney to win. We also know that MSNBC viewers, for example, and CNN, I don't know, but I'm assuming most people that were watching probably supported Obama. So I think we don't know, and I think it's perfectly reasonable to think that people shut off the TV when their candidate just lost.
Well, that could be the case.
Or Fox News viewers just have earlier bedtimes.
Well, that actually, you know what? That's part of the analysis. Part of the analysis is that Fox News skews so much towards an older demographic that it actually may be that people just got tired because they are older and they just went to bed.
Could be a stretch, but who knows?